Okay, so today we are at the Toyota, taking our car in for some maintenance and stopping at the IHOP to pass the time. It's a video. It's a video.
Oh,
It's a video.
Okay.
It's a video.
Okay.
It's a video.
Okay.
It's not a picture? Yeah.
I know.
He looks at me, and I look at him, and he looks at me, and I look at him. So I went out to the Toyota, spent all this money to fix my car and get it all nice, get it all, running like it's supposed to. And then I got rear-ended. So I was dead stopped at a stoplight, and this woman, like, in the parking lot next to me pulls out and turns, but she turns too sharply, and the side of her car scraped my bumper, and I'm just like, oh, great. It's fine. There's, like, a little bit of a scrape, and then, like, one little jacket part came off. It's all cosmetic. Everything is fine, but it's still just, like... So this morning, instead of doing my hair and makeup and looking presentable and going to work, I decided to roll out of bed and go get my COVID booster, because I'm due. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll check back in. Okay, I am vaccinated and caffeinated, and I'm organizing all of my trading cards. I don't know why, but suddenly I'm like really obsessed with getting all of the decks that I have for various trading card games like organized and put away nicely. So I have boxes. These are my babies. These are all of my decks for I have Magic the Gathering and the Pokemon trading card game. Those are the two trading card games that I play most of the time. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! But I'm not so much into it anymore. Whatever. So I've got a ton of, I'm going to show you all the different ones I have. This one is my most recent Pokemon deck that I'm playing right now. So this one is the Sword and Shield, the one based on Sword and Shield. It's the electric and fire one. And then Dave has one. This is Dave's deck. He got the television card box. And his is the psychic and dark. So we're playing with these right now. And then I have a bunch of Magic the Gathering decks. I have way more Pokemon cards too. I don't have deck boxes for them. So now I'm like, I gotta buy more boxes so I can organize all of the decks that I use. So this one is Magic the Gathering. It's the Strixhaven. So this is really cool. It's like Magic the Gathering had this like almost like a Hogwarts-esque kind of release where they all have different houses. So I was the Strixhaven house. So that's, or a guild or whatever. And they're like bards. They do poetry, they write songs, they do debate. Very cool. David has a Quandrix deck. So Dave has Quandrix, and they're like math wizards. Like one of the cards is called Divide by Zero. It's really cute. So we do those, and then we have I have the Azorius Guild. And that was, that one I actually have Azorius card sleeves. So I have card sleeves for the Azorius to go with my Azorius deck. I'm very excited about this. So yeah, the Azorius are basically like the law enforcement. So I have it's full of knights and policemen. And then we have David's, which is goblins. So goblins is just chaos. It's pure chaos. It's full of cards that's like Oh yeah, this goblin sacrifices himself by launching him at the player. You can't be blocked. Like, all this craziness. So it's just like fireballs and crazy goblins. It's very fun. But it's hell of annoying. It's hell of annoying to try and defend against that. Because half the cards can't be blocked because the goblins are just like kamikazeing into the player. It's hell. But it works. This is the collab that Magic the Gathering just did, a collaboration with Dungeons and Dragons. I haven't quite put this deck together yet. I'm not finished with it. But I put a little D&D sticker on there so that this is the one I will be playing with in the future if I ever get it sorted out. And then I have this one, which I don't know if you can see. Whoop. I was like, oh, I'm just going to take all the cards that I have that are angel themed and all the cards that I have that are demon themed, and I'm just going to put them together in a black and white deck, and I'm just going to call it Angels and Demons because I think it's funny. I've never actually played with this deck before. I don't even know if it's any good. I just grabbed all of the cards that I had and just slapdashed them together. So maybe it sucks. I don't know. I have a couple of decks that are put together from cards that I've had since I was a kid. And I love them. They suck now because all the Pokemon that come out now have like crazy amounts of health and do a ton of damage. So like they won't stand up to anybody in a fight, but I just love the nostalgia of them. Like, I'm like, oh, I've had this teeny since I was like 11 years old, and I love him. I'm nostalgic trash, and that's okay. I have really loved trading card games ever since I was a kid, so it's really cool to see them kind of back in vogue, and like, it's nice. I like them. I like playing, so I'm happy that that the hobby seems to be going strong. And the fact that they're collabing with my other favorite hobby that I've had ever since I was a kid, which is Dungeons and Dragons, is amazing. The cards are beautiful. I love them. I'll show them to you at some point, I'm sure. I won't be able to help myself. Okay, I've been on an organizing rampage. So I've got Pokemon. Let's Go Pikachu. Let's Go Eevee. The Psychic and Dark deck from the Sword and Shield, the Lightning Fire deck from Sword and Shield, and then a Psychic deck from the Sword and Shield series, and a tin that came with the Sword and Shield stuff, and I organized all of the little play mats, so all of our play mats, and all of our okay, here's all of our little coins and our dice and our damage counters and status markers, all in this little pretty unicorn tin. That is cool. We got the Magic the Gathering stuff. We have times table flashcards. We got Angels and Demons deck, Goblins, Azorius Guild deck. We got Strixhaven and a Quandrix deck. And then we've got the Dungeons and Dragons deck, which I finished. I finished this guy, and I put all the cards in these really pretty Amy Brown card sleeves, and I think they look really nice. Dungeon map. Anyway, I haven't played with this deck yet. I don't have a second Dungeons and Dragons deck yet. I might in the future, though. And then over here, we have tea. These are all of our extra cards. So these are all Pokemon cards. I even have the little Burger King cards from when I was a kid from the Mewtwo Strikes Back release, which is cute. And then in here I have a bunch of Magic cards, and then I need to organize these. And there's some Yu-Gi-Oh cards in there. So I need to organize all these. So that's the mission today, is to maybe get a binder so that they're not just loose in an old Loot Crate box.
We'll see. I'll figure it out. I lied. This wasn't all of my extra cards. I also have all of these extra Strixhaven cards, as well as these extra Dungeons and Dragons cards. So, yes, there's a lot. There's a lot. Okay, so I got a binder. This, my boy, is World's Smallest, and it is Jace versus Vraska. It's the tiniest Magic the Gathering card decks. Did I need to buy this? No. Does it make me happy?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, they're so small.
I love it.
You love it?
I love it.
Okay, hold on. I gotta open these. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious.
Never mind. Not the world's smallest person.
The camera won't focus because it's too close. But oh my goodness. Oh my gracious. It's just the tiniest little Magic deck. Oh my gosh. I love this. I love this so much. Oh my gosh, I have been at this for like an hour, and it's a lot. It's just a lot. I didn't even grasp that I had this many cards. I didn't think about it ever. And I don't even have, like, compared to a lot of people who are actually like trying to collect and trying to have a complete set of all these different things. Like, I don't have a lot of cards. But I wasn't aware that I even had this many. So, progress.